This is the day that the Lord has made. Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Vanessa. How are you doing? Oops. I'm trying to get this to be balanced. I think that's the best it's going to get. Where's my... Oh. Howdy y'all. Hey, Robert. What are you doing on here? I hope you're doing well. Time to get away. I haven't quite gotten away. Oh, your father-in-law. I'm sorry to hear that, Robert. That was pretty quick. Yeah, let us pray that he's in a better place. He's no longer in pain, no suffering. I want to pray for your family so that they may be comforted and have peace. Yeah, this is, what is it? Saturday night. And my son and I were out and about getting what he calls drip for football season. And now we're back home. But he went to hang out with his friends, and I'm home alone. So we'll see who else joins us. Yes, I'm really sorry, Robert. Hey, I see a lot of people here. Happy Saturday. Sometimes I don't know what's going on with the algorithm, but I usually don't get much people here. But hey, y'all, this is a place just to relax and chat and have fun. Nothing too serious, nothing too crazy. Just chill and mellow. Hi, Mr. Brav L. I don't know if I said that right. Hello from Texas. I get so many people from Texas. Howdy. Hey, Cole. Welcome to my live stream. How is everybody doing? I look tired? I don't feel tired. I am in Arizona. The hot Arizona. I don't know, what do you know Arizona for? Let me know. When I think of Texas, the first thing that comes to my mind, and it's not true, but it's a song. All my exes live in Texas. We should do, I should. I went through a phase of doing trivia, and I have a trivia in mind. Dentist says Arroyos. Oh, Cole also lives in Texas? Yeah, that's a George Strait song. So I think Dented Armor says Arroyo reminds. I don't know what do you mean by that, Arroyo? Dented's saying hello to Cole. He's in Fort Worth. Hello, JR. What comes to mind when I think of Arizona? Well, what is Arroyo? I never heard of that. And I live here in Arizona. So tell us why that comes to your mind. 11:12. It's 9:12 here. Um, I really don't want any gangsters in my live stream. Canyon. Eric. Thank you so much. He says, I'm looking lovely. What a nice compliment. Cindy, it's 12:12 where you're at. Well, happy Sunday to you. I'm still in Saturday night. I love it. I love how we can come from all over the place. Yeah, anything fun happening, anything exciting? Anybody have a long weekend and did you have plans? Do you have plans? I wanted to do something and I was going to make the plans, but it didn't happen. You like my glasses? Is that what you were trying to say? Thank you. Eric has to work today. Like what time? What time is it now for you? Luck Dunnan. Hey, you were here last time. Okay, yeah, I remember you here. Fireworks and barbecue. Cool. Um, it's going good. Were you here last time, Black Dunnan? I don't know why your name looks familiar, but now it doesn't. I'm doubting myself. Eric is also in the same time zone as Cindy was. Hey Gary, how are you? Eric is on the East Coast. Brisket and China Bar. Robert, I don't know if you're still here, but I'm thinking you're not having no barbecue quite yet. What is Konichiwa? Konichiwa? Quinlan. Once Upon a Time. By the way, Once Upon a Time is leaving Hulu tomorrow. I don't know where it's going though. Podcast. It's up to God and you. God's will and whatever your work you put in to it. Okay, if you're not going to speak English, there's no point in you to be here either. What is Southie? Gary says, here's trivia. What famous singer lives in Phoenix? I don't even know. Gary just put the answer. Like Dunnan's going to Japan. No, I don't have a dog. South Boston. Who? Stevie Nicks. That name sounds familiar, but I don't listen to Stevie Nicks. Wow, Cole, it sounds like you have an animal house. Fleetwood Mac. I'm not sure what that is. Eric says South Boston. You're Massachusetts. Boston, Massachusetts, right? Okay, I don't know what y'all are saying. It seems like it's all foreign right now. Omar Plummer, welcome. How's it going? Maria is from Southwest Florida. Cool. Welcome. It must be 12 o'clock over there. Cole says I want to go to China. The big hand to step up on 1K meters. I'm not sure what you're saying. I don't understand that either. I need to look at something. Thank you, Omar. Alice Cooper lives in Phoenix. Okay, so at Halloween, I know they do an Alice Cooper haunted house. So that makes sense, the Alice Cooper thing. Have a good night, whoever is leaving. 12:19, that's late. Yes, Omar, it is my favorite season of the year. Life is good. Life is great. I'm happy. I have no complaints. God is working in me and making me so creative, inspiring me to do things that I've been putting off, to do things that maybe I just was afraid to do. What, Cole? A hand that's 1,000 meters tall? Summer is a season, yes, but my favorite seasons are fall through winter. My absolute favorites. That's when I can enjoy the mornings outside, I can enjoy the evenings outside. During summer, I am kind of like locked up inside. It's just too hot in Arizona to be out. And I decided fall has officially started in my house. So I already decorated for fall. And I have my fall candles and I started baking pumpkin type goodies and watching fall type movies. Omer was asking if it's the summer season you're talking about. No, I don't like the summer season. I mean, I do, but I don't. I stay inside during the summer. If I do go anywhere, it's got to be an indoor activity because I'm not getting burnt by the sun. I am too precious for sun. No, I'm kidding. But I really do stay inside intentionally. I do like the weather, the Arizona weather that happens in the summer. But again, I just experience it from inside looking outside the window. Cole says, let it go, let it go. Yeah. I don't know what it is about the fall through winter season for me. It just gives me such happy feelings that I cannot get any other time of the year. It's sort of like a I don't know what to say would be appropriate. It's just a good feeling for me. I'm actually going to, what is it, Monday? I will start decorating outside for fall, giving my back porch and front porch good cleaning, wipe down, a refresh, so that I can enjoy outside. Yes, it's my favorite. Cole, what kind of bike did you crash and how old are you? When I'm hearing bike, I'm thinking of like a 10 speed or a BMX bike. As some Christmas, some love it's football time. Yeah, I like football as well. I like the NFL football. I like, right now my son plays high school football. So yes, that also makes it more exciting. It's like football season equals family equals food. Food, family, football, fun. Cole, why are you here if you're an 8-year-old? I'm sorry. I don't want 8-year-olds here. They need to be with their parents, not on a live stream. What is this world coming to, y'all? What is it coming to? Saying football, I see you smile on your face. Yeah, I don't know why, but I have always enjoyed football since I was young. I don't have sisters, I only have brothers. And maybe football is a way that I connect with my older sibling. I remember going to watch him play when he was in high school. He was older than me. And cheering him on and seeing how happy football made him. I don't know if that's what it is. And then watching football, whatever you see is what the world is coming to and more. It's really sad. It is really sad, Omar. Omar, the country that you live in, do you experience respect disappearing, traditions disappearing? I don't know what words would relate to you. Omar says, hadn't you taken part in any sport at all? Me? Yeah, I've been a part of sports teams. Not here recently, not really in my older age. But I used to play volleyball, softball, basketball, cheerleading. I did play like on an adult baseball team 1 year. 1 year in my 20s. And then I have helped, what do you call it? Coach softball, and I've also been the main coach for my son's baseball team. Omar says, in my country, there's everything, Van. Why I communicate like this? No, what I'm saying, Omar, are people disrespectful more and more? Are values decreasing? Are standards decreasing? I'm not sure what words to say for you to understand. Yeah, because I know you and I struggle to communicate. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious is here. I don't even know what he's saying. Okay, so Omar, you're saying that yes, standards have decreased, values have decreased, respect, etc. Why? It's so weird. Well, we struggle a lot, Omar, to communicate. But I'm glad you're understanding today, right now. Okay, you understand me, I just don't understand you. Okay. Okay, y'all. Yeah, because you don't completely spell out words sometimes, so yeah, I do. That's part of the problem sometimes. But anyways, last night when I went to the football game, my son was on the sideline. He wasn't playing. He wasn't in uniform. He just wore his regular clothes. He does sometimes forgets to put on a belt, and he should have put a belt on yesterday. So he's jumping up and down, excited with the team. And I'm looking at him, I'm like, oh Lord, I hope his shorts don't fall. But I did see him holding on to his shorts because he's been losing weight. And he doesn't want me to buy him like smaller clothes yet. He's like, I'm not sure where I'll end up. So he forgot to wear his belt. And I was thinking, oh my goodness, I'm going to laugh if that happens. I went to my son's high school football game last night. Well, for his team, because he wasn't playing, but he's part of the team. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. But I only stayed for half, the first half. Since I knew he wasn't playing. But next time I go, I need to get my game bag ready. I have never been to a professional football game. I have gone to college football games a few times. Which, by the way, I bought tickets that were really high up the last time I went. I was scared. I did not want to move. I was scared to move. I'm not going to do that again. I would rather pay a lot more money to get a lower seat than get cheap seats that you have to sit way up high. Omer says, when I was younger, it was Green Bay I supported. That's cool, Omar. Who else is here? How you doing on this lovely Saturday? You know, I did go outside earlier to do a little bit of recording. And while the temperature noted it was hot, it didn't feel that hot. So I'm like, okay, maybe next weekend I can start sitting outside to do some recordings, to do like live streams and whatnot. What country is that, Omar, that you guys are not fond of NFL? Cricket. Let me pull up cricket. I know what soccer is. I know what running is. But what is cricket? Cricket sport. I'm going to have to look like at a video because I don't understand what cricket is. Omar got a haircut? Nice. And then you went shopping. That's fun. Gabe! I don't know what cricket is, and I just pulled it up, but it's... I can't visualize it, and there's just like pictures of it. So I need to look at a like actual video. I don't know if I'm the only person who's not too familiar with cricket. Of course I'm not. But you know what I mean? I don't know how popular it is or well known it is in America. You were hanging out with your friends? That's cool. Gabe, how is life? I haven't seen you in a while. Omer says, really, you haven't? Nope, I don't know what cricket is. It sounds like baseball, but then it looked like, it just looked like a bowling. I read something about bowling ball or something. It's weird what I was reading. Omar is laughing, but I know I'm right. Most of the time I'm in my thinking. Yeah. It's the family of baseball. And Gabe says played with paddles, not bats. It's common in UK, Australia, the Caribbean. Interesting. So it sounds safer than baseball, because when you're pitching or batting, that ball is coming fast. Gabe says life has been going good. Oh, that's good. It's also in India, Pakistan. Let me try to find a video. I'm not gonna play it loud though, because I need to know. Cricket game. Okay, alright, let's see. Here's a 29-minute video, India versus Australia. Okay, I'll have to look at that another time. I think I more or less see what it's about. Type in Adam. Gabe's is pretty much a British colony thing, not an American sport. Or Shane. Yeah, I pulled up some kind of video of a game, and it was like people were standing. It seemed like there was no structure. That someone came running wildly crazy to pitch. And yes, I did see the paddle. And then people were just like randomly standing behind the pitcher. That's what it appeared to, like, for me. In the short clip that I did watch. Wow. Everything is just so weird. Rugby, I think that's where they have like this little basket that catches a ball. I think. Am I right? Omer says it's similarly to baseball, just different rules and settings. Yeah, I could see that being like baseball. Oh, that's lacrosse. Then no, I don't know what rugby is. Let me pull that up. Rugby game. Okay. It looks like they're holding a football. Okay, so Omer says that's in the NFL family. um, it looks like a really large football. Okay, everybody's running out. It looks like it's a soccer field. Is it like soccer and football combined? All right. Dominique. I don't know who you are, Dominique. And if you're drunk, then this is not the live stream for you. Omer says it's the same as NFL, just different rules and settings if you notice. And Gabe says that used to be his favorite outfit in the early 2000s. Guess jeans and rugby jerseys. Guess jeans. Oh, I totally remember Guess. Furious says, hello, Furious, how are you? Furious, are you saying you're the same person that is Arnaud Dominique? Is that what you're saying? No, let me tell you guys my Guess story. When I was in high school, I had a lot of fashions, different looks. I would come totally dressed every day because I had a job, I made my own money, and so I would buy my own clothes. So I went to the secondhand store. I went to, I think it was Salvation Army. I found a few Guess, I think I found my Guess pants at a secondhand store, and a Guess jean jacket at a secondhand store. I think. I could be wrong. I at least found one of them. Then I bought myself some Guess shoes, which were my ultimate favorite. They were like a suede navy color and kind of like the bottom of a boot, like a Timberland boot almost. Oh, my favorite. So I would, and I bought a Guess shirt. So I would wear my Guess shirt, my Guess jeans, my jean jacket, and my blue Guess shoes. Wait a minute, let me see. Furious says, "You're the only one who knows my name. You know I'm Dominic." But was that your account? Because a lot of people come in here. Some people might have the same name, but they're different people. For instance, there could be someone who puts their name as just Gabe, nothing else. There could be two different Gabes. I don't know who's who on the other end. Omar P, how are you? Omar says peace to Furious. Terrence is here. Well, anyways, yeah, I definitely remember Guess. I think it's still, is it still expensive or is it more affordable nowadays? I noticed my son has a Guess shirt. I didn't buy it for him, so he must have used his own money. Omar remembers the Guess brand. Furious says, "Vanessa, I just want to tell you that I love you as a friend, yes, but I still love you a lot. Like, if I had to choose between you and the total disappearance of banana splits, I'd choose you." Oh my goodness. Furious is too funny. Gabe says, "You did the jeans, suit, pants, and jacket too. I used to like the Fat Farm jeans suit. That was me-ish." Fat Farm. I never got that brand. Wow, Furious loves me more than banana splits. That's crazy, Furious. Well, thank you for caring about me. Omar is laughing. He's doing a lot of laughing. I've been in a giggly mood. I'm like super happy. Omar Plummer had a guess. Did you have a mess? I'm trying to rhyme, but nothing is coming to me. Live allow you to be a player. Fury says, "You're truly a very beautiful woman." No, really, you're beautiful like a heart. You're beautiful like a hard metal concert day. You're beautiful like a damn sun. You're gorgeous. Oh my goodness, Furious. Gabe says, "Who's your NFL team this year?" It's the same every year since I was 16, and I bought my my team jersey, which I still have it. I asked my son if he wanted to wear it. It's Dallas Cowboys. Lady Sky, how are you doing? How is your headache? Omar Plummer says, "I've been through lots of brands though." I will tell you guys, my all-time favorite brand in pants, jeans, is Levi's. It sounds like Furious is confessing his love or just sharing his love. Omer says mostly love the Reebok and the sneakers. I'm glad you're doing all right, lady. Terrence says enjoy the question and enjoy. Wait a minute. I don't know what Terrence is saying. Enjoy the attention. Lady says it's gone. Good. Okay, my favorite all-time shoes was from LA Gear. I remember I did have an LA Gear shirt and a few pairs of LA Gears throughout my life. And if they still sold that particular pair of shoes, I would totally buy them. But at the time, the shoe that was my favorite, I outgrew it. But I think if it was the size I am now, I would still have that pair of shoes. Gabe likes Levi jeans too. Yeah, that's what I buy my son. I'm like, son, I don't know what to buy you. I trust Levi. I know Levi. I also would buy him like the store version, the cheaper version of the Levi's. It's the same company. They're called Levi Strauss. I would buy him those when he was younger. And then when he got older, I moved him into Levi's. Because when he was younger, he would outgrow the pants so quickly, so the Levi Strauss was cheaper. And then I would put him on layaway at Kmart. And that's how it worked out. Okay, I'm trying to talk, but I want to read what Furious has. You're truly a very beautiful woman. No, really, you're beautiful like a heart. He already said that. Or did I go somewhere else here? Did you say that twice? He did say it twice. Omer says that's the original brand for everyone. Gabe says, you ever notice not all Levi's are created equal? Okay, Levi's have so many different styles. Doesn't it start with 501 and it goes on up through like 599? So you have to be careful. Do you want a straight fit? Do you want a boot cut? Do you want the flare baggy? Do you want a tight fit? Do you want a relaxed fit? Do you want a skinny fit? Do you want faded, dark color? Yeah, there's a lot of choices. But if you stay, for me, I haven't experienced that, Gabe. If you stay with the same number over and over, they do fit the same. I don't know if that's what you're saying. You made a zebra cake. How did you do that, lady? Did you record it? Did you make a video? I have not had a zebra cake from the store in a while. I'm trying to be good and not eat sweets, y'all. Doesn't mean I necessarily stick to that, but I haven't had a zebra cake. Omar wants to know what Gabe means about the Levi's, and Fury says, and you're Christian on top of that, so you're perfect. Okay, Furies, to confirm, you said you're drinking right now. Lady says chocolate, wafer, cookies, and Cool Whip. And did it taste like a zebra cake? When you say zebra cake, lady, are you talking about the Little Debbie zebra cake or just your version of a zebra cake? Gabe says, Omar, for example, one Levi 501 edition that's a little dressy costs more. Terrence is saying feminine. Gabe says a smoother denim or just. Fury says, nope, I said I'm drunk, but I'm home, not drinking anymore. Were you by yourself, Furious? Terrence says Google Life. Gabe says Omar. Some Levi's are fancier and can double as dress pants. Oh yeah. So that means they're still 501s or they're a 502. Furious says, in just my luck, now that I'm drunk, you decide to be even more beautiful than usual. So now I'm in love with you, not T-Mill style, even better. I see you as the most beautiful person in the world. Wow. Okay, you said, speaking of T-Mill, you brought him up. Guess what? Guess what, Furious? Lady says, not the Little Debbie snack cakes. I made a different version. Okay. So you said the chocolate wafers and Cool Whip. What if you used chocolate, not chocolate, ice cream sandwiches and Cool Whip? Yes, here he is. He came back. He came back, was it Thursday morning? Or Friday morning? I can't remember. Yeah. I think it was a one-time thing when he came in to the live stream. I haven't seen him since, but yeah. He did apologize. You know what? Why wouldn't I forgive him? Well, no, I didn't block him from this channel, but T-Mill and I exchanged phone numbers because he was so kind to go live on my channel with me, and so I blocked him on my phone. But I didn't block him from the channel. This is like public. My channel is public. I really rarely, I don't know if I've blocked anyone. Yes, I have. I have blocked some people who are a little bit cuckoo. Fury says, you said you blocked. Oh, okay. Terrence says, Vanessa, do not lose Little Debbie. Okay, Terrence is really weird. I don't know who is behind the Terrence. Is it a little boy? Is it a foreign man from another country? I don't know. It'll be interesting. I don't know if he'll come in here because it is kind of late. So, no, I did not lie, Furious. He said he had blocked, that he unsubscribed and he blocked me. I don't know if he meant from YouTube, but I know I blocked him on my phone. Because, y'all, my life is not perfect. I've got my own drama. I don't need other people's drama. I really don't. I'll give people, chances, and then after a while, it's like, okay. Gabe, this was before you came to my channel. I had a subscriber. No, you were here. You were here, but you guys crossed paths for a short period. Because then the other subscriber, he unsubscribed and he said he blocked me. Fury says, tell him you're in a relationship with Fury. No, I'm not saying that. That's a lie, Furious. That would be a lie. Miracle, how are you? It is what, Saturday night? Are you grilling something right now, Miracle? Because I know you like to cook late sometimes. I'm doing great. I'm doing really great. My child is hanging out with his friends, and I'm home alone. Okay, can somebody answer Utkarsh because I don't know what he's talking about. Miracle says, I went to the tailgate for the U of A game. Really? Oh, that sounds like that was fun. I'm not a U of A fan, but just in general, that sounds like fun. My nephew is actually a U of A fan, and he went to quite a few of the football games last year. I can't remember if it was last year or the year before he took my son with him. Fury says, it's not really a lie. I love you so much that her souls have connected. Furious. How can that be? It cannot be. Your soul is already connected to someone. I'm not in a religion, Utkarsh, so I can't answer you. No, Furious. It's already connected to someone else. Gabe says, Utkarsh, carrot cake is a sin. We don't condone them kind of cakes. Gabe, little do you know, carrot cake is one of my favorites. Miracle says, yes, it's the first game they played Hawaii. Okay, who won? I'm going to ask my nephew. Well, my nephew had plans, so I... Did you watch U of A? It says unit U of A. Carrot cake is delicious. I'm thinking carrot cake is healthy because it has carrots and is it pecans or walnuts? And it's got cream cheese frosting. Oh, it's still happening right now. Let's see what my nephew says. He's watching it right now. I'm going to say my subscriber went to the tailgate party. (31-6) U of A is winning. Gabe says, Vanessa is so good that it has to be a sin. Okay, I understand that, Gabe. Do you guys probably don't know what I'm talking about, but there is still, I think, a restaurant called Golden Corral, and they have buffet style. You pay, as soon as you walk in, and you get your plate. You do have a waitress who helps out with certain things. I don't even know why they have a waitress, but they have waiters, and then if you want another plate of food, you get up and serve yourself. I'm saying all this because I think that's where I had my first carrot cake, was at Golden Corral, and I fell hard for carrot cake ever since then. Miracle says, I ate breakfast there not long ago. So they're still open in your area? The nearest Golden Corral closed down where I'm at. It has... Miracle, do they have breakfast at breakfast time and then lunch and dinner the rest of the day? Or do they have breakfast all day? I don't remember. I know they have a salad bar. They have a dessert bar. They have all kinds of meats you can think of, and probably fish, more so during the Lent season. A lot of different sides like mashed potatoes, broccoli, carrots, corn, gravies, baked potato, fries, pizza. When I say buffet, there's a lot. Really, Gabe, there is a golden griddle. That's cool. I didn't go to Golden Corral that often, but we would celebrate my dad's birthday there because I don't know about now, but when my dad was younger, he had an appetite. He loves buffets. I think he still eats a lot, but he says he tries to stay away from sweets now that he's older. He still has a good appetite though. That's cool. So you're watching the game at your house, Miracle, or are you watching it from somewhere? All right, let's see what else. What else shall we talk about? Today we went to different stores looking for football gear for my son. Furious as you know, some questions as things stand. I hope you don't find a husband before February 14th. That way we'll spend Valentine's Day together, you and me, and I hope I'll be just as drunk. Oh no. Nuh-uh, Furious. That is not happening. That was your plan anyways, not mine. What day does Valentine's Day fall on? Let's see. Let's look ahead at the calendar. Yeah, February 14th is when my happy season ends. Oh, it's going to be on a Saturday. Actually, when is the Super Bowl? After the Super Bowl, really, that's when the fun ends. Well, then there's baseball, but baseball can be after my son finishes school. It's going to be boring again. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You guys, I was just gonna sit down and find something to watch on TV. But then I was like, let me hang out with my YouTube friends. See who is online. See if anyone else wants company. Gabe says, wait till Vanessa leaves after the date before you start drinking. Gabe, you do know that Furious is married. Miracle says, I'm watching it at the stadium. Oh, you're at the game. Miracle. Are you at the game right now? What section are you sitting in? All right, so oh, you know what? One of my cousins is attending University of Arizona. I forgot that he goes there. He is 2 years older than my son. Well, that is fun. Zona Zoo's side, it's a blowout, just waiting to leave. Before the crowd gets, before the traffic gets too crazy. Furrier says, Chat GPT. Sometimes we love people for absolutely no damn reason, and this is just beautiful. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to put myself in your shoes, Furious. Have I ever felt this way about someone? um, I haven't. I don't think I have. All right, yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about, Miracle, because that's what I did when I went to the college game at Arizona State University, and I used to live probably, I was just down the street, and it probably would have been a 5 minute drive, but the walk was like, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes. But I still remember we went to the game and we tried to leave early before all the traffic. Oh, yeah, that was the good times. You guys, I really wish that I would have started live when I lived in the Tempe area because there was so much to do, so much excitement. I would have had so much more to talk about. Furious. I don't know how. I don't know how. I don't know how it got to this point. Oh, you know what? Miracle says, if I didn't live so close, I would go, but it's hard not to, being so close. How, Furious? How did this happen? Oh, it was alcohol. So it's the alcohol speaking. All right. Okay, so my ex, he lives in Tucson now. I don't think I'd shared that with y'all. But yeah, he lives in Tucson now. He used to live in the Phoenix area, but now he lives in Tucson. Fury says, alcohol helps me speak real and true. You should be real and true all the time. Tucson, Arizona. Yeah, where the University of Arizona is. That's where Miracle is coming live from. The University of Arizona Stadium, football stadium. You've said that before, Gabe. What does that mean? But the C and the S are switched. Okay, other than football, is anybody watching any good series, any good shows, any good movies? I like how my earrings are reflecting over here. Billy Landman. All right, I'll look into that. The shows I was watching, I already finished them. It's really hard for me to get into, like, find a show, but then when I find it, I'm hooked. Does that make sense? Miracle says yes to compliment your face very well. Oh, thank you. Miracle, here I am thinking you're paying attention to the game and just listening. It, I really enjoy when there's a whole bunch of seasons. You know what? It might be a good time to rewatch The Walking Dead. Does anybody ever watch a series and you might be going through something in that moment, and then years later you go back to watch it and you can recall your personal experience you had at the time you watched it? So this is what I'm remembering. When I first started watching Walking Dead, I lived in my house where my son, we basically lived there the first 9 years of his life. And it was a 4-bedroom home, but I made one of the bedrooms kind of into like a family room. And I had my TV mounted on the wall. I had a fireplace under it and a sectional couch in there. My son and I would just binge watch shows and fall asleep in that room. And it's just such good memories. But he was always scared to watch the Walking Dead, so I wouldn't watch that when he was like in the room. I would try to watch that on my own time. Or check out The Wire. Okay. Landman or The Wire? Furious says, I don't really like to get that drunk, but every time I have an argument with my wife, I go to some pub with her cousins and I drink enough to love you more than usual. Okay, let me ask you this, Furious. Do her cousins know that you watch YouTube? AKA me. The Wire is good. Okay, I need to write this down. Actually, let me write it in my phone. I'm going to take notes. Where are you? I need to search notes because I'm not finding it. All right. Landman, The Wire. Right? Okay, how do you go out with your wife's cousins? Oh wow. Furious, you're something else. I hope you don't get in an argument with your wife that often. I hope this is very rare. PGA Bishop, welcome to my live stream. Miracle says The Lost is a good show. I'll write that one down too. Yep. Here I am on the live stream. Furious, where are you at the did you say you're back home? Raising Cannon? Wait a minute. Is that the one with the little boy who has superpowers? Miracle, my day was great. I woke up. I kind of was trying to sleep in, and then I happened to look at my cell phone. And my son texted me probably late at night. And he's like, please wake me up at 8 o'clock. I'm like, okay, so I cannot sleep in because now I gotta wake up this child. So I made sure he was awake. What did I do? Oh, I started doing something. Oh, I did my Bible study with my women. That was pretty good this morning. And then I started cleaning. Then I got ready for the day, and my son went to football. They call it recovery. They fed them breakfast. They did a light workout. And who knows what else. Then he came home, and we got ready, and we went out towards Phoenix area to shop for football drip. We went to 3 different stores. Not Furious. Miracle, do you guys have a Scheels in Tucson? It's spelled Scheel. Furious is you're something else. That's why I love you. Furious, are you telling me out of all the people you watch on YouTube? No, actually, tell me this. Who else do you love on YouTube? Raising Cannon? Let me just search that up before. Has anybody else heard of this Raising Cannon? Goes back to 1991 when Supras are the whip of choice. And a fly shearing coat is a symbol of status in the hood. Anyways, my day was good. I spent a lot of time with my son. One of the stores was right next to a Dollar Tree, so I told him, okay, you go to that store, I'll go to Dollar Tree. He finished up in his store pretty quick because he's like, I didn't find anything. And he does not like going to Dollar Tree. He's like, Mom, can I sit in the car? I said, no, because it's too hot. And you're not going to be sitting in there with AC. You guys, I'm too cheap. I will not leave my car running with the AC on. So he toughed it out and walked with me around Dollar Tree. It was fun. Oh, we went to Cracker Barrel to eat. That's another restaurant I really like. And for some reason, this video pulled up in my live stream today. Not live stream. On YouTube, saying how Cracker Barrel was going woke. And that they changed all kinds of stuff. They changed the menu. They increased the prices. They were about to change the logo. But President Trump likes to put himself in a lot of stuff. Apparently he talked to the CEO. Yes, Miracle, it definitely feels like home. If I could have like my birthday party there, because I am a December birthday, that would be so nice. So nice. So we went there. Okay, this is what I will tell you I experienced. Usually, Cracker Barrels are full. But this Cracker Barrel was empty. Well, it wasn't empty, but it was probably about 20% filled. We had plenty of seating. We had comfortable seating. Nothing changed. Maybe the prices were more expensive, but I didn't notice any changes. What I absolutely enjoy about Cracker Barrel is the environment. They have a huge fireplace, a brick fireplace. It feels definitely cozy. My favorite part about Cracker Barrel, of course, the food is really good. It's unique. It's like home cooked food you won't find at other restaurants. But what I really enjoy, and I'm going to do a short. So if anybody's like, what the heck is Cracker Barrel? I'm going to do a short here probably Monday, Tuesday. I like to go through all the knickknacks and do shopping. And they have all of the seasons, I think, all year long. Okay, let me read your guys' comments. There's an Asian village where I live, says Furious. That's where my wife is from and her whole family. And for some reason, I don't get. They like me. So on Saturdays, they come pick me up to go to the bar. Oh, that's cool, Furious. That's good that you get along with them. Usually I say no, but if I've argued with my wife, I head out with them right away. Miracle says Cracker Barrel is fire. It feels like home. Gabe says, yes, my birthday is in December. Miracle says December. I don't say my birth date. I just feel like I need to keep some things private and confidential. Just know my birthday is in December. Gabe says his aunt's birthday is on December 25th, and we always tell her it's like being the second most famous person from Nazareth. I know a few people in my family who have a birthday on Christmas Eve. There's a lot of birthdays in December in my family, actually. I have an uncle, an aunt, my grandmother, my nephew, my niece. Me and my cousin, we share the same day. Not the same year, but the same day. I think he's 1 year younger than I am. I have another cousin who was born a few days before me. I think she was born when I was 9 years old. I remember. Bishop says she asked who else on YouTube do you love? Furious, who else do you love here on YouTube? Okay, so Furious emails me. If you go into my program, my YouTube channel information, you will find an email. Furious, I'm going to share something that you sent me. Furious, who else do you love to watch on YouTube? Who else do you have feelings for? So Furious has sent me pictures so I know what he looks like, because I'm always saying he's fake, he's phony. I was. And so he sent me pictures, so now I know. But he more specifically, which I cannot doubt, it's him. He sent me a video. And he's like, Vanessa, blah, 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 whatever. I was like, okay, this is really Furious. Now I know what he looks like. I had a totally different idea of what Furious looked like. He looks nothing like what I thought he did. Like I thought he would. Yeah. Furious says, I don't remember saying blah, blah, blah. You didn't. I just didn't say the details. He said something like, Vanessa, are you single? Oh, your mom is also in December. Oh, yeah, I know someone else who's December. And I remember a few of my friends are December birthdays. Furious says, I tried to send you a picture, but apparently I'm too drunk to send an email. Oh my goodness. Yeah, really nobody emails me. That's why I don't check it often. Okay, if you remember, if you recall, I told you guys that I was in Tucson and I almost thought I was not going to get back home because I couldn't open the door to my gas to put gas in. That doesn't sound right. I could not open the door where my gas tank is at. So I researched it and I found the part on Amazon for like $7. I ordered it. I did a video on it if y'all want to watch it. And now I can open my gas tank up again with no struggles, with no problems. Curious said, oh, Gabe says Die Hard is one of the best Christmas movies ever. I don't recall watching that during Christmas time. You know, there's some movies though, depending on who the actors are, what actors are in it, I just can't watch. For instance, I'm not a Tom Cruise fan. Doesn't matter how good the movie is, I cannot watch a movie if Tom Cruise is in it. What? Furious. Thank you for your super chat. Oh my goodness. Wow, you're too generous, Furious. Thank you. Bishop says I would have opened it. Well, so I did a video on it to help anyone else who has that situation, and apparently it applies to Toyota because I have a Toyota and Lexus because if you've got, they're really similar. They're the same, and I just thought about it. They're very similar. So if I make a video for Toyota, more than likely it could be for Lexus owners as well. So I researched a few different videos and I came up with 3 different options to open the door so I could put gas in. And when in my research, I found the 3 different options, but in separate videos. So I feel like my video will be more valuable if anybody ever finds it. You say if you make a commercial for Toyota. I am a Toyota fan. I have been since 1999. No, I'm just kidding. I have been ever since 2003 when I owned my first Toyota. But I like to make YouTube videos for whenever I find a fix for anything. I like to make YouTube videos to help people save money. So it's not necessarily a commercial for Toyota because Toyota will not be getting money if people are watching my video, if that makes sense. Furious says, maybe I'll wake up tomorrow morning saying, well, damn, I'm pretty sure my bank account was positive last night. Cape says, they are the same. Toyota upgrade is Lexus. Honda upgrade is Acura. Oh, I didn't know that about Acura and Honda. But yeah, I remember when I bought my first brand new Toyota, I was like, this is my baby Lexus. I didn't say it like that. But I was telling people I have a baby Lexus. I don't know what the difference is. I really never have owned a Lexus. A Lexus. I didn't say it that way, but I did say that. I remember saying that. They're very dependable, very reliable, good on gas. I've never had an issue. I've never owned a Honda long enough though to say the same. Actually, yeah, I had a Honda for 2 years. It was really nice. Um Furious, what time is it where you're at and when do you plan on going to sleep? So, Gabe, do you have the weekends off? I don't remember if you told us your schedule. Oh, does Canada celebrate Labor Day, which will be Monday for us? I think whenever the weather gets cooler, I think I want to test drive Lexus and see if I can notice a difference between Lexus and Toyota. I'm going to do that. I'm going to write it down so I don't forget. Test drive Lexus comparable to Toyotas I've owned. Oh my goodness. Fury says, if we were a couple, here's a list of what I'd do for you. First, good. I don't know why I don't like saying that on your cheeks. Oh my goodness. Breakfast at the cafe. You seem to be avoiding. You know what? Let me look for a tripod right now. I'm going to search for a tripod. Tripod, table to stand. Mr. Bradboy, hello. What time is it where you're at, Mr. Bradboy? Mr. Brad. Okay, I'm trying to find the design that my niece. Oh my, that is late. Very late. Furious, Miss Barb came into my live stream last week. I think it was like Friday morning. Every now and then, her and I text each other because I have exchanged my phone number with her. But I have not heard from her this week. Mr. Brad, my channels is, from my perspective as a Christian woman, I do videos, Bible time in the morning. I'm doing a Proverbs 31 study on Saturday morning. Just a little bit of everything. It's home life, cleaning videos, makeup, get ready with me, skincare, cooking. I could not do ASMR. I think ASMR live streams are ridiculous. I can't do it. I can't watch. I think this is it. I'm going to check on that one. That looks like another option. I'm looking for a tripod. Fury says, "You asked me and I was too busy courting you." It's 2:41. 10, 11, 12, 1. Oh, we're 4-hour difference. Oh my. Yeah. This is a live stream where it's just like chill. I call it freestyle. But there's people I won't tolerate here or things I won't tolerate as a Christian woman. Well, thank you. Yeah, I'm not. Where is my stuff at? Wait, what? You're watching a topic on church called Gotcha. That sounds interesting. Oh, okay, that title does not sound anything like what you just wrote. Gabe says, I've gone down the abandoned YouTube rabbit hole. What does that mean, Gabe? Tell me more. Okay, so whenever I go on to watch live streams, there is one person who, if he's on, he catches my attention because he does read the Bible. He talks about his understanding of the Bible, his experience in a very well he speaks very, very well. But otherwise, I've not found anyone who goes live, and I really enjoy them. Actually, there was this lady who used to go live a lot, and I subscribed to her channel because of her other content, but I haven't seen her in a while. I need to go check her out, see what's going on. Furious says, "Oh, gotcha has many meanings." And then Furious says, "Kissing you can turn into a life goal so fast." Oh my goodness. I don't know what to say to that, Furious. Mr. Brad says, like, even my mom said God's gotcha. So watching that vid was cool. Gabe says, you would be surprised by the amount of abandoned stuff out there. Malls, hotels. Oh! There is one. I don't know if I don't know if Miracle is still watching, but I did see a video of an abandoned, I think it was a hotel in Tucson, and homeless people were living in there. But I haven't seen. Oh, wow. That would be interesting, Gabe. Maybe I will binge watch abandoned stuff over this weekend. Okay, so since I kind of started talking about it, I want to keep talking about it. There are some people on live stream. One thing I do is if I come across the tarot card live streamers, I do a thumbs down and I say, don't recommend this content to me. But there are other times I come across people who are reading the Bible, but I don't stay when they start cussing. I don't stay when they start calling people names. I don't stay when they physically look like they are not following the Bible. Because there are some things you can't change, but there are some things you can. I don't know how to explain that one, but yeah. Mr. Brad says I say gotcha anyways a bit and it's not spamming. Oh my god, I don't know why I'm laughing, but yeah, I hear what you're saying. I don't ever say that word myself, but I can understand that it's part of your vocabulary. Thanks for letting me know. Okay, I'm starting to get the giggles. I'm sorry. I have a cousin who I used to hang around him for a while at a period of time, in a moment in time. And I started to notice how he would react to anyone, to any topic. And then I'm like, is he really listening to people? It was kind of his gotcha, but he would use other words. And I'm like, this dude is kind of coming off as fake to me. My cousin was coming off as fake. Because how do you respond exactly the same way to everyone, to every topic? I don't think people do that when you're being real and authentic and honest. Mm, 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 mm. Can I ask, Brad, are you a young kid? I need to know. I need to know who is on the other end as far as age goes. Fergus says, I'm tired and nauseous. I'm going to head out. This live did me good. As always, you're my rare gem. All right. See you later, Furious. Thanks again for the super chat. I hope you sleep well. Hope you have a good day tomorrow. So you keep the name boy even though you're an adult. I don't know. I guess I would call myself a girl because I am a girl. But it almost seems. Never mind. Sometimes I just overthink things. Okay, the way Furious says he's feeling, that is why I choose not to drink. Having that nauseous feeling is not cool. All right, so Brad Boys kept this name. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we had someone on here saying that they were at the U of A game, and then I see some people who are at the ASU game. I'm looking at him right now. Oh, that's his name. I don't want to talk about gotcha. I don't know. It's just not. Um, what's the word? I'm not vibing with gotcha. But we can say amen. Hallelujah. 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 My life is good. My life is great in the name of Jesus Christ. I really have no complaints. The Lord has rewarded me and blessed me because I have been following Jesus Christ since I was 9 years old. I'm not saying I'm perfect, but I've been very obedient, and I take all of my concerns to God, all of my big decisions, and He never steers me wrong. Mm-mm. Hello, Alexander Abadica Castillo. How are you? Mm-hmm. I was thinking about it one night. I think I was either unpacking or packing from moving in or moving out. I can't remember. And I came across my eighth grade and my ninth grade, not ninth grade, eighth grade and 12th grade promotion graduation items. And I had the choice to present what I wanted to at our promotion and at our graduations because I was smart, really smart. So I was in like the top 10, and I was also in National Honor Society and student government, etc. I'm trying to think of who gets the privilege of speaking at high school graduations and such. It's usually your student government and your smartest people. So both times for 8th grade and 12th grade, I chose the benediction. And I was like, Vanessa, you were such a nerd. But I loved Jesus Christ. I loved God ever since I can remember. And so I closed out with prayer. You're in the right direction, responsibility, and priorities. There's work too, a lot of work. And doing the right thing is not easy. It's not easy at all. All right, anybody else here besides Bradley? Anyone have anything to share? Anyone have anything to say? It's late. I'm thinking I might. If I don't see anybody else comment, I'll probably be ending. It's probably time for me to start getting ready for bed. Gotta go brush my teeth and whatnot. Oh, Miracle is back! Yay! So did U of A end up winning? I was saying Miracle that I came across a video one time that there is an abandoned hotel there in Tucson where a lot of homeless people live in it. Oh, they did win. All right. That's cool. Yep, I like to laugh. I love to have joy in my heart. Laughing is so much better than crying. Oh, so you know the hotel I'm talking about. I can't remember how I came across it, but it was really interesting. It's because Gabe Sewell, I don't know if he's still here, he was talking about how he was watching abandoned hotels, abandoned cities, abandoned hospitals, abandoned, I don't know what other ever else. Caro, I'm gonna have to say no, no. But yes, hello to you. Welcome to my live stream, Caro. About once every 2 months. Oh, wow. And I don't know if you heard me say Miracle, but my ex, he moved to Tucson. He used to live in Phoenix, but now he's in Tucson. But it sounds like he's still doing the same old thing, so ain't nothing changed there. Well, thanks for hanging out here, Brad. Miracle says that's unfortunate. You would figure that he would grow up. I thought, okay, I do. I like to have the best intentions, the best, what's the word? I just try to find the best in people. And when he told me, well, he told me where he worked, and I was just curious, so I Googled it because I had never heard of it. And it was in Tucson, and I'm like, so you live in Tucson now? And I was like, your parents must be happy that you're close. But there's, you just kind of pick up things here and there. And I'm like, oh, nothing's changed. So there's no real reason to try to invest time there, if that makes sense. Because I do believe people can change. And I hope and pray people better themselves. But sometimes it just doesn't happen. Yeah, I tell myself, this is sad, okay? I don't know if it's good or bad, but I tell myself, if I was to know everything I know about the person? Would I want to date them? And if my answer is no, then there really isn't much to say with talk, to say towards them. It would be absolutely wonderful if I met someone and the more I knew them, the better they became because there's a lot of goodness in them. You guys, I am doing my Bible study for Proverbs 31 and reading that book, 31 Prayers for My Future Husband. It's like my future husband is becoming he's becoming more and more impossible. The more I study, the more intentional I am in praying. Miracle says, I don't necessarily have to know your past, just don't lie to me. I honestly don't really care where you came from, just don't lie to me. Yeah, past is a past. That's true. It sometimes, depending, there's a time and a place to talk about your past. It's to understand maybe why you react a certain way or maybe why you made this decision. You know what I mean? But let me give an example. So if I've been talking to someone for a while and then all of a sudden they're like, oh, I volunteer at, I'm just totally making this up. Okay. I volunteer at the animal clinic or something on the weekend. I would be like, really? That would be such a positive, good thing to know. And I would like them more. Or then I start, yeah, I don't know. I don't have any more examples. I think it's too late, but I think you get the gist. But if I get to know someone and I start to learn all the bad things they do currently, all the bad habits they have currently, that's not really someone I want to be with. No, I know what you mean because then it also explains their characteristics and why they do certain things. Yeah. Yeah, so this morning when I was doing my Bible time for Proverbs 31, is my son back home? Let me see. I was like, oh Lord, this man that I'm praying for is so perfect. He's not even, as I'm going every week, it's like he doesn't exist. He does not exist. Yeah, my son is home now. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing that I'm doing my Bible study on Proverbs 31. He does. You just have to shape the way you think about it. Don't think of what you're asking for as negative qualities. Just think of it as you're having to find the person with those qualities. Yes, if he truly is out there, I will know he is the one because it's taken so long. You know that song? Her name is Perry. What is that? Oh, it expires tomorrow. Did you have fun?
Well, I'm gonna go back, but I gotta finish this assignment. And Riley's homework, or his Wi-Fi's cracked.
Yeah, you have 53 minutes. Don't I have such a responsible son? He came home to do his assignment that is due today. Yes, if he has all those qualities, I will definitely know that is the one. You're right. You are right. He will stand out. He will shine bright. Ugh. Y'all, if I ever do when my husband finds me, I didn't think I would cry, but the more I study that Proverbs 31, the more I know I am going to just cry tears of joy. Okay, it says there's 0 people here, so maybe I'm just talking to myself at this point. I think I'm gonna end this live. I hope y'all have a beautiful, blessed day, the rest of your day, night, whatever it may be. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the comments. Thanks for keeping me company. I send y'all peace and know that Jesus Christ loves you the most. See you next time.